What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen waiting this up? Welcome back to our channel. Guys, make sure you watch yesterday's video. That's number one, and I'm gonna read some comments from yesterday's video. And number two is ensure you subscribe if you're yet to do so, and like this video. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, why not like it? Okay, let us quickly get right into today's news. Here we have a story about a botched surgery. And now I know some people are wondering, what do you mean? Some people, unsuccessful surgery because of being poorly done. That's the meaning of botched, right? Now, there's this report that's been trending since yesterday about a lady named Christabel who died as a result of that. Now, it was the friend that came on social media to review this news or story about how this girl died in the hands of someone she tagged a quack doctor. According to her, this doctor, this surgeon, claimed that they learn whatever they do overseas, and they have a clinic here in Nigeria, and that's where her friend got her body done. Now we're going to read exactly what she said, but before that, she claimed that her friend went to this clinic to complain to them that she's bleeding, and they told her that, you know what, it's normal, the bleeding will stop. But it didn't stop. The next news or information they got from this hospital is that this girl is dead. They gave them the letter, from the mortuary. The worst part of it is the hospital didn't reach out to the family, right, or the clinic didn't reach out to the family. They went there to confirm, like, what is going on? We haven't seen her for days now. That's when the hospital gave them the letter. I think the hospital needs to be sued. Personally, that's what I think. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why can't these people learn from other people? The thing is, professionals or quack will come out and say, you know what, this is what I do. I learned it in USA. I went to school in USA. I got my master's degree in this, blah, 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 blah. It will be very hard for people to decipher who this person really is, or whatever degree they said they got, or institution they went to learn this thing. To verify, you wouldn't even want to verify. You just see it in their profile or bio and be like, oh, okay, let me give that a shot. And another thing is, we've seen other people do this surgery and look good, and we praise these people on social media. One of them is Coco, on Instagram, this former Big Brother Nigeria housemate. We praise her body, a nice body and all that. Any lady that sees that will be like, I want that doctor, or I want to do my body like that. I mean, she survived it, right? Nothing happened to her. So that's it. Let us read this. I want to bring this to the public. A friend just died at this hospital in Lagos, Nigeria, a few days ago, where she underwent surgery. Now, I'm not against anybody that wants to enhance their body, but I'm against doctors that claim they have experience abroad, come down to Nigeria to kill young people. After the surgery, she complained of bleeding, and the doctors claimed it's normal, it will stop. But this is the problem. How are you, a highly skilled and professional plastic surgeon with experience abroad, and someone you finish operating on complained about bleeding, and you said it's normal, it will stop, neglecting her? No care whatsoever. Are you sick? The most annoying part here is this girl died days ago without anybody knowing, and the hospital did not find it needful to contact any of our relatives until the few friends who knew she was going for surgery said she's supposed to have been back since days now. Now they decided to go to the hospital to check on her. Arriving, they were offered a letter that her body has been deposited at the mortuary. This is sickening. Now I think government need to come into this health system and check the capability of most surgeons and make their own research if really they are well-trained surgeons to be able to operate on humans. If not, their license should be seized, arrested and jailed. I think I stumbled on the footage where the doctor was confronted. Let's watch it.
I saw the way you carried it from the guy. No. This is the
Now here we have actress Laide Bakare. These days I hardly believe whatever I see on social media. It's even hard to believe whatever we see on social media because of the stories that we've heard, in the past. So, social media generally, most of the time, is about fake life because we're really not with you. So you show us what you want to show us. Here, Laide Bakare said her 13-year-old daughter called her and asked her to take money from her allowance to purchase a car for her brother who recently turned 9 years old, and she went ahead to buy. Let's read what she said. Money truly stops nonsense. My forthcoming book launch is gonna surely impact your life positively. How to make billions in 6 months. Can't to share with you. Simi is just 13. She just gifted her brother a Benz. Waiting Musa no go see for gates.
You have to sit down at the owner's corner. Let your brother too comes in now. Let your brother comes in. Let your brother comes in. So you stop disturbing my own motor. You are going to school with your own. Hey, yeah. Nice. Let me take a picture of my baby Benz. Oh yeah, let me take a picture of my baby Benz. So.
easy.
Hey. Let me take a picture with your Benz. Move back. Let them take a picture with his Benz. Move back.
Wait, okay, the kid will drive the car now, like I just think that this is for attention. That's all, Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Davido, and I call him Dababy. And Dababy returns the favor. Davido visited America recently, and Dababy showed him that love he got in Nigeria during his visit. Yeah, let's watch this video.
Run that back for you. You know what I'm saying? I have to run it back for you. Yo. OBO. Yeah, they like.
Here we have someone who posted a picture of a baby and says, "Please, this is my baby. What can I use to make her lighter a bit?" Now, I know you're wondering, okay, what's she trying to say? Some of you, this thing has been happening for a long time. They buy this cream that they use on their skin to transform their skin from dark to light skin, right? The same cream they use on their kids. I've seen it on the street. And most of these people are uneducated. But do you know the saddest part right now? I'm talking about years ago, before now. But right now, even those who call themselves educated are doing this. And you wonder, why? Why are you bleaching this kid's skin? Why? For what? It's a shame. Let us move straight to the next one. Let's read what Richard Mofedamijo's daughter says. The last 2 guys I dated got engaged or married within 3 to 6 months of us breaking up. So if you want to get married in 2022, we are nearing the cut-off for me to ruin your life and for the heartbreak to carry you to your wife. Even though it sounds like she's joking, who knows? She sounds like someone that's in pain, but trying to mask it, you know. Anyways, you know, I've met people who tell me they are looking for the right person, you know. The question I always ask is, you yourself, do you think you're the right person? Like, are you the right person? That's the question I always ask, because people wallow in self-pity instead of fixing the problem. You know, not always true. The fault might be the other person, but I think it's important that we check ourselves and fix what needs to be fixed, because nobody's perfect, you know. Let us move straight to the next one. Speaking about perfection here, this guy, the actor, you know, the handsome actor, right, who posted a picture of himself and his wife. His name is Salami Rotimi. So someone replied him saying, "This is your wife. Seriously, I was thinking she would be very sexy and cute though. This woman look old though. No hard feelings though." And he replied, "Smart ladies I know will not make such comments about fellow women. You did cross the line. By the way, what is your definition of sexy and cute? If the answer is you after checking your pictures, no hard feelings. You don't fit. Finally, if you are not smart enough to know it's different strokes for different folks, just pray you find a man who will love 100%, who will love you 100% and earn you a happy home. That is the most important thing." I don't know why we overlook these things. Having a happy home, it can't be perfect home, but having a happy home. And again, there's this thing, right? When people see a handsome guy or handsome guys, you know, marry people the society calls ugly or something, they begin to wonder. They are troubled. And why are you troubled? Like, seriously. They expect him to be with what they call sexy and beautiful, and they overlook other things, which are the most important things. They overlook other things and they say, "Oh, and some guys always go for the ugly type." Or it is just different when it comes to choosing a partner. It's a whole different ball game. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have a lady posted on social media recently. She says, "In a conversation with a friend, he mentioned that I'm too old and 30 plus men would rather go for younger girls of 26 and below. I was devastated. I was so devastated. Then he advised that I start reducing my age for the sake of finding a partner. I think I'm running into depression. Then such people, you should stay away from such people. Some men go for 26 and below. Some men, doesn't mean it's most men. Some men like matured people. Some men like older people. Same thing applies to women. Some women like older men. You meet others, they will tell you, "Oh, I like younger guys, even younger than myself." You know, so just like that guy said, different strokes for different folks. I don't know if I got that correctly, but yeah, that's it. That's just what I want to say. Moving on to the next one. Another post here. My spouse becoming a pastor is enough grounds for separation. That's not what I signed up for. I will never sign up for that. Bye-bye. What do you think about this, my people? This lady said she would not marry a pastor, that she will immediately file for divorce. I mean, that's what she's trying to say. If this guy finally chooses the route to becoming a pastor, like, okay, I want to become a pastor, she will just file for divorce. What do you think about this? Leave it in the comment section below. A lot of people actually agree with this person. They were like, yeah, that's not what she signed up for, so she can leave. What is your take on this? Let us read the next one. A lot of stories here, social media. Someone I thought I was with for a year and 7 months said he had been giving me hints to leave since 3 months into the whole thing. So instead of calling it off, he was just being emotionally distant and saying he didn't have money. He even borrowed money that was never paid back from me as a hint because he wanted me to leave him while I was there thinking I had a boyfriend and he was going through a rough patch. See, once the wickedness becomes casual and unprovoked, don't try to understand again. They want you to leave. Leave. Once disrespect enter, don't let it slide anywhere. Ego pain, but please leave. The humiliation you will face in front is not worth anything you're trying to fix. She's got a point there. I remember I stumbled on a post. My friend actually, my secondary school friend actually posted that on Twitter. He said if a partner borrows money from him, all right, and doesn't pay back, that's like the biggest red flag, Sha. In my head, I was thinking, what do you mean by biggest red flag? But the second line made me understand what he's trying to say. He said, because as a partner, you have the option to ask me for money, not borrow. You have the option to ask me for assistance. Easily safe. And I saw a reply below that comment on Twitter says, there are some who don't want to ask you for money. Okay. They disguise and ask for a loan with no intentions of paying it back. They know you will not ask them about it and hope that you forget about it. That person is a criminal. Be careful of such people. So my friend's got a point there too. So that lady, linking it with that lady's statement saying the boy was trying to give her hints. After I stumbled on that, I was like, he's expecting her to see it as a red flag. Okay, moving on to the next one. Let us read this. A lot of stories about relationships, right? But this time it's got to do with friendship. This person says, I was really looking forward to attending my friend's wedding, but we move. No ashwebi, no entry. I can't afford the ashwebi because I have other budgeted commitments. She said I can't attend if I don't buy. I said the event planner is in charge. Okay. And somebody replied, if it's that important to her, then make it happen. Or is she not your friend as much as you are her friend? Friendship is not by mouth. It's by standing up for them on once in a lifetime special occasions like this. If it means that much to her, try and make it happen. You know what gets me uncomfortable with people is when you explain and they skip everything you explained without even considering what you explain and still say whatever they want to say. It gets me so uncomfortable. Okay, this lady says this here. Says, I can't afford the ashwebi because I have other budgeted commitments. She's trying to say she doesn't have money, but the reason why she came on social media, she felt pain that it is because she couldn't afford the ashwebi. That's why she can't attend, or she wasn't allowed to attend a friend's wedding, which she would have loved to attend because it's a friend. So I don't think the friendship is that strong, because they would have loaned you or give you the Ankara and of course ask you to pay later. They would have find a way to ensure that you attend the wedding. Moving on. I stumbled on this story on Twitter of people talking about how relationship in Nigeria is all about self-entitlement. How ladies feels like they are entitled to whatever in that guy's lives, and how they see relationship as a means of survival. than relationship, which has been there for a long time, you know, in Nigeria. You know, some ladies, you know, people mix this up. You know, some ladies don't think like that. You know, again, we also ignore the fact that there is hardship in the land. People are going to, you know, a lot. A society where you have more poor people, these things tend to happen. Here is a voice note that was shared, you know, on Twitter recently. Voice notes, you know, different voice notes shared on Twitter recently. Let us listen to them. And guys, I'll read some of your comments from the previous video, by the way. Let's listen.
I can only accept to date you if you be sending me money for food every Monday, 10,000. Yeah, that's the only reason why I can sit for you. Every Monday, 10,000 naira. Every week, money for food. That's the only way I can date you back. That's if you can send it.
Here's another one. Let's go ahead.
Okay. I'll be dating you now. I'll be expecting weekly allowance, so need to drop it. You know? What I do, I'm going to pay any more fair baby. I didn't have myself on. Oh, understand? Eh? Means like, well, babe, I need this, so I want to do this. Surely help me. Money you buy, surely buy. Oh, need a shit. I didn't say only more fair. Fagging. Who are you? Well, Sam, just go and sleep. Go and face your work. God will enlarge your cost. More contracts for you. And I wish you the best, okay? What's the, I want to hello. Okay, it's a number, okay?
Okay, the last one right here. Let's listen.
I mean, that's even when you're supposed to give me something, because we just started talking. And if you really want to be that important in my life, because I mean, she replied to my post and you said something like that, that's when you're even supposed to do something, not because she just met me. Well, anyways, thanks, but no thanks. Don't talk to me anymore, because I asked you what you're gonna give me and you're telling me getting you. We only just started talking like now. And so, are you a stingy person? Man, I don't even give a shit anymore. Child, don't talk to me anymore. Bye.
Okay guys, let me quickly go through your comments. Here we have Pop Manuel. It says, the guy advising ladies to have relationships before moving or traveling abroad is 2000% correct. Just a few lucky ones. NN says, I'm in diaspora and what that person said is true about men in UK, Canada or US. I truly would give young ones trying to relocate to overseas that advice. Once you are few years in either of the country, they consider you as not marriable. If there is a word like that, think marriageable is the correct one. There are too many Nigerian women alone. The men will rather go home and marry. Here we have Oge Godfrey. It says, this is my story. 8 years ago, I bought a land for just 350k, and the same year I bought of 700k. Now the land is worth 5 to 6 million naira. I sold the car after 4 years of used for 100k because of so many breakdown. I spent a lot on repairs, servicing, fueling, and I changed the tires so many times because of Nigeria bad roads. For me, car no be investment, even when you want to use the car for car, but trust me, you might not make any profit. Here we have the Empress. Says that blessing CEO can talk nonsense sometimes. My phone is always on silence because I work permanent night shifts. Does that make me a Vons girl? Here we have Amaka Ayen. She says, Tubaba, are you freaking kidding me right now? Tubaba is very funny. Even people that are very private, their story still manages to surface in social media. Talk more of one you make public yourself. If you don't want social media to interfere in your private matters, then please keep them very private off social media. If not, social media lawyers will help you dissect it and publicize the more. I wish people can just keep their marriages more private. Whether good or bad, every marriage has a but. Tejo Olaito says, Thank you, Abraham, for the update and a great job. However, I need to clarify the church issue. It happened in Brazil during a deliverance session. It was a female minister that was lying on top of the woman. The church where it happened already put out a disclaimer to debunk these lies. Thank you, by the way, Teju. There are too many or too much lies and misinformation going on the social media. We should only stick to the truth and ignore the lies. In addition, the Church of God has suffered so much lately due to the action of fake prophets in Africa. Additional says, what he posts is real. Husband no day, even Onyibo Akata safe, they find one. Apart from abroad, it's happening in Nigeria also. Ladies, single mothers are facing serious issues on hobby seeking now. I have over 10 nude videos of ladies, single mothers on my phone without asking for it from them. Even we never have a chat together. Husband no day. Okay guys, let us move straight to the next one. And this time is about politics. Let us read what Yomi Black has got to say about Peter Obi, the man of the moment. Yomi Black says this, and let me know if you agree. In my own opinion, the ambition of Peter Obi is being fueled by the delusion of social media. While he seems to be credible and intelligent, he has made the same mistakes many popular people make. Fan love. As a filmmaker that has created free content on social media and paid content in cinemas, I quickly learned that the audience reaction is easy to predict. When the cost is free, it's a different ball game when they have to pay. Most of the obedient fans, that's Peter Obi's fans, might not be able to pay the simple cost of voting. Cost of voting for Peter Obi, the stress to get a PVC, the ability to actually come out and vote. The difference between a tweet and a vote. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku supporters will show on election day, and maybe Peter Obi's fans. Don't just troll me. Prove me wrong by getting your PVC and vote for real. True. I know some people will read this and blast Yomi Black, but it also got a point. Don't just sit down there. It's very easy to tweet and to post on social media, but is it going to reflect in votes? That's what he's trying to say. But you know, it's okay to disagree, but leave in the comment section below your thoughts as well. Guys, the next one here is about this man. Where is this man actually? Honorable Patrick Obahiagbon. Where is him? I really miss him on social media anyways. Let's watch this.
Into the aqua of what Papa Jeremiah, chief of Bafemia Wolowo, the Kenyan philosopher, said when he described Nigeria as a mere geographical expression. 50 years after independence, we're still talking about zoning. Is reflective of the fact that Nigeria still wallows in a state of medicinal statism, cankerous tribalism, ethnocentric chauvinism, syphilitic parochialism, epileptic nepotism, catalyptic paracmoism, and state brigandage of the bluest dye.
That is where we're going to hold it. Today's question: if you enter a restaurant and you saw your partner on a date with someone else, will you confront or pass? I know we've asked this question before, but it's been a while. What's your thought about this now? Has it changed? Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Till we see you next time. Peace.